Hello everyone. I wanted to share some dreams that I had last year that the Lord gave me about His coming. So about Jesus coming for all of us. So I hope it actually is encouraging to you. Definitely was for me. I had it about May or June last year. And what it was is I was standing there in like an open area. There was no light or anything I could see. I should put it that way. There's nothing I could see except what God put before me. And I say that because, I kid you not, I'm standing there and all of a sudden there was this bright, glowing light drawn in front of me. And it was a few feet in front of me, or maybe even, I couldn't actually 100% tell how far away in the dream, but it was a very short distance. And this glowing line was drawn like a finish line. And then I heard the mark has been set. Meaning like what I got from the dream was that it was running a race, right? And I don't know if anyone that is hearing this has ever been any type of race or a marathon or a walkathon or whatever, but you get to an end, right? And when you cross that line, your time is taken, you've won, or you're finished. So the finish line was drawn, and I heard the mark has been set, and I actually said in the dream, okay, ready, set, go, is what I said. And then I saw in really big letters, glowing letters in front of me and above me that said, He's coming. He's coming. And I heard it twice. And then the third time I had shot my eyes wide open because it was so loud and booming. I felt that I could just, it was wild. It was, I don't know if anybody's experienced this, but there's no way anyone can tell me that was not from God. If you have not experienced it, seek the Lord, ask for Him to reveal things to you and show you the truth and ways of how He speaks to others, but it's never happened to me before. And it was so loud, and when I woke up and shot my eyes open, I heard it again, He's coming, and I could feel it just rumbling through me. It was very exciting. And then the next dream I had related to the Lord coming was in November last year. And what I saw was a bunch of chaos happening around me. I really can't tell you what I saw exactly. I just know it was just insane. There was just tons of stuff. Just busy world and just lots of things happening, bad and other things, people just going about their business. And it was just chaotic. And then I saw a huge clock come before me, just huge. And the shorthand was pretty much at the 12, from what I can remember. And the longhand was almost at the 12. And I'm staring at the clock, and I heard no more time. And just, I was acknowledging the fact of, in the dream, I was being told this, there's no more time. And it actually really saddened me in the dream that there's no more time, because like all of us, we really, we want to be with the Lord. I'm so excited. I want Jesus to come. And I really hold on to that daily, the blessed hope, right, that Jesus is to us. But I was very saddened because I knew in the dream there would be a loss of lives, and those that are blind and cannot see, their lives will be lost. And it's just, I'm fearful for those, and I'm fearful for people that I know and love dearly, that won't listen. So at that point, when I heard that, no more time, there's no more time, I think I've heard it 3 times. I'm not exactly sure because I didn't find where I wrote that down. Then I had, to my right side, I saw a huge head and face of a white horse and it was looking at me, and I turned to it, and I had it had like incredibly beautiful eyes, and they were looking at me, it almost like morphed into like a human, like how a human looks at you. And I knew that this had to represent Jesus, just because I had that feeling in the dream, and I got a sense of peace and calm from knowing that he's always been there. And then I had woke up, and I was not feeling as sad, because I knew that he's been with me my whole life, and God's been with me my whole life, and helped me through a lot of trials, a lot of hard times. So the third dream that I had was December 18th, and I definitely will not forget this one as far as dates go. But I did write that down. I mean, I wrote it down right away. So I had this dream, sorry. And when I say dream with these, they're so real. The first one was extremely real. I mean, it rumbled my body. This third one was like, I lived it. I woke up thinking it happened. Like, it was confusing for me at first, because I just, and sad too, because I was so excited about it, and my whole body was like on fire when I woke up. It felt like, I'll tell you about it, but I'm just kind of giving you some little background of how I felt about it. It was insane. So I was, in the dream, I was standing, what looked like a kitchen, standing in front of a kitchen with the countertops that are wide, where you sit with chairs, kind of like they call it the bar area, I suppose. And I'm not sure if it was my kitchen or not, because it kind of resembled it, but I wasn't sure. But it was like a soft glow in the background, like maybe candlelight, but it wasn't bright light. And right before that, I had felt there was just so much chaos happening, but bad stuff. Just something really bad was happening. And as I'm standing there at the counter, my children were sitting in front of me at the chairs at the counter. And I'm standing there, and my children were asking me when, and, just a bunch of questions probably about what was going on at that time. I can't remember 100% all the questions they were asking me, but I know that one of the questions they asked me this is one question I remember, was, they said, when is he coming? And I knew he was talking about Jesus. I knew they were talking about Jesus. And I said, he's coming soon. Wait a minute. He's coming now. Because it was almost like I had a realization of knowing something maybe I saw prior or something like that. Not like I knew the date or something, but I just had like a feeling come over me in the dream. It's hard to describe. And right then, I felt like this insane pull, like a tug from inside of me. And it pulled me to the right, towards the outside of the house, because right by my kitchen area anyway, because that's the best way I can describe what it was like, there's a door that goes outside, and I felt this pull tugging, and it pulled me right out the door. And along with me was my children were going too, and I can feel that as I felt that tug from inside. I was really excited, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's happening now. And I was so excited, really pumped up, cheering, and just so excited. And I had a pause. I actually remember this in a dream. Remember this at the time I was experiencing that. Was I paused and I go, oh my gosh, I made it. He chose me. And I was like, yes, because I was so happy. It was just a happy dream. And as I'm being pulled out, or going outside, and I could feel my children being pulled with me, I knew I was outside, but I tried to look around, and I knew I felt like it was nighttime in the dream. And the reason why I say I felt, because it's instantly, the moment I was excited and got over that excitement and tried to look around, my sight was taken from me. I kid you not, I could not see. It wasn't like my eyes were still there and everything. It was just like, oh, you can't see this part. or see around you, but I could still feel the sensation of what it felt like, and it was unhuman. This sensation that me being pulled and tugged and like floating up, I can't even describe it. I can't. The experience, or I mean the feeling was best as the pulling, the tugging that I felt. But as far as the whole sensation that came over me, I can't fully describe that in human words because it was so unhuman. And then, so my sight was taken from me. So what I did was I felt around, like, I think I was checking to see if my kids were like with me still, since I couldn't see. I don't fully understand why I would have felt around, but I did. And I felt that there were my children or whoever was with me, like we were going together. It's odd. I mean, that whole part is odd, but, yeah, so then we just continued to go up, but at that point I woke up, like as I started feeling around. And when I woke up, my heart was like as if I had been running for, I don't know, like a 5K real fast or something. I mean, my heart was racing and my whole body was like tingling, and it didn't feel, when you can wake up sometimes and you have a really bad dream and your heart races. And it felt stronger than that. It felt stronger. My heart was racing stronger, and my whole body had such a strange sensation. I could still feel it. It was like warm, and I was still very like, whoa, kind of like shocked, excited, surprised, and then, as I mentioned before, I was a little confused, like, did this really happen? Did I just experience this right now? And then I was like, Lord, help me not to doubt, because it was so real. It was so real. And I went, no, I can't doubt that. I just experienced, I believe, the taking of the bride, as others call it. Most of us call it the rapture. I knew I experienced it. I knew what I saw. I knew what I felt. And then I wrote it down right away. So those were the 3 dreams that I have experienced. I have many, many other dreams that I have had, but by far those were, oh my gosh, those were incredibly exciting. So I want to tell you guys, be excited for Blessed Hope Jesus. Don't forget that he hasn't forgotten us, and he loves us, and seek him daily. Pray, pray, pray. And, talk to him. Praise him. Sing songs. Take peaceful rest in him. Have quiet in your life. Don't go, oh, I'm tired, and turn on the TV, or, oh, I'm tired, let me turn on the radio, or get on my phone and play a bunch of apps, or whatever it may be. Don't be distracted. If you feel or when you have a moment or you have time, seek the Lord, seek God, praise him. You will be refreshed. You will feel renewed. You will be strengthened. You will be filled with joy. I know that times are hard, and weary. Oh my gosh, are they weary? It is just weary and exhausting. But I wanted to share that to help uplift you guys and let you know, don't give up. Hold on to the blessed hope, the promise of the blessed hope, because he is our blessed hope, right? Continuously, every day, all day. Don't forget about him, and praise him. Glorify his name. And I wish you all well, and God bless.